So welcome back everyone, Mike and Melissa here this evening. It's time for Woodstack 2018. In today's video we're going to go over all the different categories, the rules, how to submit your pictures, and the prizes. But before we do that, I put together a little firewooding montage to kind of set the mood. So if that little clip right there doesn't put you in the mood to cut some firewood, we probably couldn't be friends. But anyway, Woodstack 2018. What was the first video that I did? 177?
177.
We did a video, it was 177, it was called Woodstack 2018, and we had this idea to have a firewood stacking competition. Now it's not a speed stacking competition, we're looking for quality stacks of firewood. I'm pretty particular on how I stack my firewood. Some people are, some people aren't. This competition is for people who care about what their wood pile looks like. I look at it this way, if you have to look at it for a year or two, I like it to look nice, so I try to do a nice job and make nice stacks of firewood. So we had this idea for a wood stacking competition, and you thought I was crazy at first?
Yeah.
She thought I was crazy. But it's kind of gained some legs here, and there seems to be a lot of people interested. And so what we did 2 videos on it so far, and tonight I just want to kind of go over all the rules, explain to you how to submit pictures, and how this whole thing's going to go down. Melissa has her notebook here in case she takes notes all the time, and if I say something wrong she'll probably correct me, just so you know. But anyway, this evening at 7 o'clock you'll be able to start submitting pictures on our Facebook page, and that page is called Outdoors with the Morgans. And I know there's some people out there, oh, I don't like Facebook, I don't do Facebook. Well, you know somebody that does, whether it be your wife or your husband or a child or something like that. Get somebody to submit your pictures on Facebook. We'll have 3 different posts with 3 different categories. Now the first category is for the perfect stack of firewood. Something square, straight, just a really well built stack of firewood. That's category number 1. Category number 2 is for the most creative stack of firewood. Some people get kind of artistic and make nice designs out of them. Somebody has sent us, how many people sent us a picture that's fish?
Probably 20.
Yeah, so whoever that guy is, he should probably submit his picture for most creative, if anybody knows who that is.
But don't try taking it.
Yeah, don't try taking it. We got a way to make sure that doesn't happen. So that's the second category, is most creative. The third category is, we call it the Get Her Done group, the biggest stack of firewood. And it has to be stacked, keep that in mind. You know, if you have a firewood processor and you just got big piles of firewood, not stacked, it's not eligible for category 3. Now I ask as a favor, you know, all we want in those comments on those pictures or on those posts are just the pictures of firewood. You know, if you're commenting about them, we're probably going to have to delete them. I don't want to get a lot of confusion there just with comments. We want submissions on those posts. So
the firewood and standing in front of it.
Well, I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
Now the prizes, we got some really good prizes. For the perfect stack of firewood, category 1, you will receive a new Stihl MS 261 Pro Series chainsaw. If you live, you know, real far away or something, we'll get you a voucher for it. If you're nearby, we'll deliver it or ship it to you, but we'll work out those details for the winner. Category number 2 for the most creative stack is going to win a LogOx 3-in-1 forestry tool. Very nice tool. I just started using it a couple weeks ago. I love it, and that is being donated by LogOx, and I really appreciate them for doing that. Category number 3, now this is kind of a surprise here, nobody knows about this yet, but for the Get Her Done group, you're going to win a 25-ton black diamond log splitter, just like the one that I use. They're donating it. I think it's very, very nice of them. Now there's a little stipulation here with the log splitter. That category is only going to be for U.S. residents only. I mean, if you win and you're out of the country, you know, it's your log splitter if you want to find a way to get it there, but I hope you understand, we can't ship a log splitter to the other side of the world. That just wouldn't make sense. So category 3 for the black diamond 25-ton log splitter is just for U.S. residents. And if you win that, you will pick it up at your nearest Rural King, and if you don't have a Rural King within 100 miles of you, it will be shipped to you courtesy of RK Tractor Guy. You see him comment on some of the videos. He is willing to pony up the money personally to ship that log splitter to you anywhere in the United States. So that was very nice of him, and I appreciate that as well. So those are the 3 categories and the 3 prizes. Now here's how this is going to work. The way we're going to determine the winner is this. Each post, you know, you'll have the one post say for all the perfect stack of firewood. Whichever picture gets the most likes, so you know, you can have your friends or family or whatever vote for your firewood stack. Whoever gets the most likes, we're going to take the top 5 in each group, and we're going to determine that on October 31st. That's when the 5 finalists will be determined for the firewood stacking competition, October 31st. And at that time, I'll put those top 5 finalists together in a video for all 3 categories, and we'll do a video on November 5th. And in the comments on that video, the viewers of this channel will determine who the winner is for each category. Now, something I want to mention, when you're submitting these pictures, it better be your stack of firewood and nobody else's. And we reserve the right, you know, to check and verify that it's yours. And here's how we're going to do this after this plane passes overhead. How many airplanes are in the sky until you have a YouTube channel and try shooting a video. It is non-stop. You don't even pay attention to them. But anyway, here's how we're going to verify that it's really your stack of firewood. You don't have to do this unless you're notified that you're one of the finalists, but if you are, you're going to have to send us a picture, you know, like a selfie with you in front of it, the firewood pile behind you. You know, we don't want anyone. There's some really nice prizes, and we're really grateful that people have donated those prizes, and we don't want any shenanigans at all. And if we're still not convinced it's yours, I had known people all over the place. We'll come look at it before the prizes are awarded, just so you know we're doing this all on the up and up and we don't want any problems, right?
That's right.
Something that Melissa reminded me that I forgot to mention, in each category, the pictures you submit have to contain at least 1 full quart of firewood. And we all know that's 128 cubic feet of wood, so we don't want any pictures of a little stack of wood this big that's perfect. It's got to be at least 1 full quart. Also, along with the 3 prizes for the 3 different categories, the Stihl MS 261, the LogOx 3-in-1 forestry tool, and the black diamond 25-ton log splitter. Along with those, each winner will receive a Mingo marker, firewood marker, and also an Acc-U-mark. That's another way to measure your firewood, so it's all the same length. And probably, not probably, the top 5 for each category. Can we give away 15 t-shirts?
Sure.
She's pretty tight, you see that? Yeah, I guess we can do that. So we have these t-shirts here. Outdoors with the Morgans.
Did you go say take it off?
No, no, keep your shirt on. Outdoors with the Morgans, and it has Woodstack 2018 on the back right there. Let me zoom in on that. Okay, you can turn around. And it has the Outdoors with the Morgans logo on it. Right there.
They're very nice shirts. There's a ladies cut. This is the ladies t-shirt. So you ladies out there that are into stacking firewood, more power to you. And then there's men's shirts that,
yeah,
you know, fit Mike to.
I think this is a woman's small, right?
Yeah.
I think I wear a schmedium. I think so.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's a schmedium. But anyway, we got these t-shirts for Woodstack 2018 to give a few of them away. But there's been some interest in them. I'm not trying to sell you anything. You don't have to buy one if you don't want to. But if you are interested in one of these t-shirts, we really don't have anything set up yet. However, you can email Melissa at outdoorswiththemorgans@gmail.com. That email address is in the description. And you can email her if you want a t-shirt, and we can work something out through PayPal or something like that. They'll be reasonably priced, and you'll pay a little bit for shipping, but they're not very expensive, and they are a nice shirt. And I have some ideas for other shirts later on, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, this will just be kind of a test. We have a limited supply of these ones right now. We can get more made.
But the option is it's going to be a limited shirt. We won't carry.
Yeah, we're not going to sell Woodstack 2018 shirts year round. It'll just be for this.
One and done.
Yeah, one and done on this one. But we have some ideas for down the road. All right, so who is eligible for Woodstack 2018? Pretty much everybody, with the exception of other YouTube channels. Don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against any other YouTube channels. We're going to get into that in a minute. But I just don't think it'd be fair for them to, you know, get their viewers to vote for their stacks of firewood to win a great prize. However, I would encourage and I would really enjoy if you know, other YouTubers that kind of do the same types of videos that we do were to share this video and submit their own pictures, and they'll win different prizes. I mean, it may not be a new log splitter, and it probably won't be a new chainsaw. It could even be something better, like one of these shirts, maybe something like that. But no, we'll make sure you get something pretty nice. But there's several different channels that I watch, and I hope I don't forget anybody. If I do, I'll put them down below here. But there's Capper Outdoors. He's always doing something on his property. Food plots. I watch a lot of his videos. John Ritter. I don't know if John starts stacking any firewood, but you should probably start. Let's see, who else? GP Outdoors up in Canada. I know he's going to be submitting some pictures. OD Life, watch him. Who else?
He did a video.
Arms Family Homestead, Daniel. He seems like a super nice guy. I'd like to meet him one day. I don't know if you cut any firewood, Daniel, but if you do, submit a picture or share this video with your viewers, and you know, if they're into this stuff, they may win a nice prize. Tractor Time with Tim. I did see he had a stack of firewood the other day. It looked a little shoddy, but Tim, you could step up your game and submit a picture if you'd like. Who else? Wrangler Star. He's the king of this type of video. He has some nice stacks of firewood. If he sees this video, he's welcome to submit some pictures, and he might win a quality t-shirt. Who else? Keeping It Dutch. I don't know. I never saw Dutch cutting any firewood. Who else am I missing that I watch? Oh, he cuts a ton of firewood. Eric at Life in the Farmland. He has a great channel. Eric, I'm expecting to see some pictures from you for Woodstack 2018. Like I said, if there's anybody else, I'll put them down below. It's hard for me to remember them all. All the rules and categories and how we determine the winners and the prizes, all that we'll also make a post on our Facebook page. If you want to read through that, you'll be able to check that out as well. Is there anything else that we're missing right now?
No.
I'll just kind of do a recap. You know, it's a firewood stacking competition with 3 categories with 3 great prizes and some other prizes as well. You know, to submit your pictures on our Facebook page. Please, in the comments, just leave it for the, you know, the entries for the firewood stacking competition. feel free to comment on any other, you know, post that we make. That's no problem at all. But we wanted to try to keep it organized, and if we delete something, it's just for that reason, nothing personal. So you know how to enter them, you know how the winners will be determined. Everything will go through the Facebook page, and then we will then make a video with the top 5 finalists. There goes our son Hunter down there. He's always on the move. Is there anything else?
Then if you have interest of a shirt, you can email.
And the t-shirts, if you'd like a Woodstack 2018 t-shirt, Woodstack, you can email Melissa at outdoorswiththemorgans@gmail.com. So any other channel that I didn't mention, you know, it may help to grow your channel a little bit if you want to share this video, hashtag Woodstack 2018. But the more people we get involved, I think the better it will be. And if this goes well, which I think we got all the bases covered, it should, we'd like to do this each year. And if we do so, I mean, I think the prizes will just keep getting bigger and better, and more of them for, you know, top 3s, top 5s, things like that. But I think that's about it. Like I said, start submitting your pictures at 7 o'clock this evening. You'll see the posts on our Facebook page, Outdoors with the Morgans, and I think that's pretty much it. But like we always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button. That matters. Click subscribe and share them with your friends.